If I could tell the 18-year-old version of myself anything, if I could rewind back in time and talk to me as an older man and speak to my 18-year-old self, I'd probably say just a few simple things. And number one, I would just remind me, I would tell myself that, bro, God loves you, man. Far beyond that you could ever even comprehend. I know you went through a lot of pain, you got a lot of hurt, you feel worthless, you feel as if the world is against you, but I want you to realize that God is for you. And you have purpose, bro. You have huge potential. And God has a huge calling upon your life. So I advise you, I encourage you, don't seek affirmation, don't seek fulfillment in the streets of trying to attain an image to please other people, because in all actuality, you're just seeking fulfillment of how other people view you. So don't waste your life, bruh. Don't do a life sentence in a chain gang on the installment plan throughout multiple bids. You got kids who need you. Be there for them. Be present. Love your children. They need you. And the reason why I'm sharing that brief document with you today of what I would tell my 18-year-old self, because I'm sure that you may be saying similar things if you could speak to your 18-year-old self. Obviously, we can look back and we see all the bad decisions that we made and the consequences that we had to face because of it. And there's probably some things that we would go back, and even though we learn from our failures and we may not necessarily want to change our past, there's things that we would minister to ourselves if we could go back in time. But the reason why I'm sharing all of this today and with you is because that same truth that you would speak to the younger version of yourself, know that there's people right around you right now in your city, in your community, in your church, in your family, who need to hear that same truth. So go to those people. Go to those younger versions of yourself, because there's probably not that many people speaking that truth into their lives. And they need to hear that. And they need to hear that from you. Because where they're at and what they're going through, if you've been there, well, they need to hear from you. It's your boy E. King. Stay committed to his grind. Wow.